were installed and it is also overclocked, so it will be boosting at 2 GHz, something that we will verify at the end of the video. As usual, I'm going to use fraps to benchmark a specific location. We will see the result in this file and some analysis at the end of the video. So let me launch the game and let's see how it will perform on this specification. I will use the same settings as I did on my GTX 970 video, 1080p resolution and native resolution, texture quality, manual extra high. The two caches were disabled on my 970 video due to video memory. I will keep it disabled here as well. A high quality depth of field, HB ambient occlusion and the rest of the stuff you see here. No super sampling, shader preload, it was also enabled on my GTX 970. Very high settings in all accounts. I'm worried about this thing here, dedicated video memory. It reports 7 GB. I hope we don't have another problem with the video RAM on the 1070 as we did with the 970. Anyway, I'm going to benchmark the traffic mission as in my other Advanced Warfare videos.
Gave me something to believe in. It's one thing to get your foot in the door. Next, you gotta prove you belong there. I got my first chance 2 months later.
Just over 12 hours ago, Nigerian Prime Minister Samuel Abadoyo was taken hostage while attending an international technology summit in Lagos. We believe this to be the work of the KVA, a leading anti-Western terrorist organization founded by former Chechen separatists. The location and true identity of its leader, codenamed Hades, remains unknown. While the motivation for this abduction is unclear, it is in keeping with a series of bolder attacks attributed to the KVA over the past several years. Your mission is to link up with host nation forces under the command of Captain Ajani and effect the immediate release of the PM.
These amateurs think they understand hostage rescue. We'll show them how it's done. Waiting on you, rookie.
Yeah, hang on a sec, all right? The sync is still off.
Okay, we got it. Things are pretty impressive. Well, try not to fall in love with the toys. Still comes down to soldier the use of them.
Gideon, my men are in position. We are ready to commence operations at your word.
Copy. Roll hard in 5. Try not to get us
I
killed.
believe the game has already loaded, it just wants to show the video. Or not. Okay, Advanced Warfare is notorious for its loading times. Oh my god, anyway, you guys have probably already skipped this part by now.
You're up. Fly drones live.
Thankfully.
Sending you the feed.
Okay, I am starting the benchmark and I am activating the drone.
Approaching target
Wow.
building.
I need you by the window. Move!
We got multiple KVA. South room on the 2nd floor. Keep moving. Conference room up ahead.
Please, look. I'm the only one.
There's the Prime Minister. Boss, look who's with him. Hades. We're gonna bag him. PM's our first priority.
We are all men, born to die. Some guilty, some innocent.
The only question is, when and how?
We live by God's grace. His killing will achieve nothing.
You are mistaken. It will achieve a great deal.
Prophet, they just executed a hostage. We're striking now.
Copy, Atlas 2-1. You have execute authority.
On teams, we're green.
3 mics to phase line Alpha. Clock's on.
If we attack now, they will kill the Prime Minister.
They'll kill him anyway. We'll get him out alive.
Keep it tight.
Your daughter should keep it tight, my friend.
Incoming midlink from command.
Joker.
Let's show them what Atlas can do. The KVA have been
Batman
terrorizing this
find you
region
yet?
for far too long. It's time to send them a message. A handshake with the Prime Minister, I can turn this entire region around. So take him alive. No pressure. Pressure? What pressure? Good luck.
Locked.
Mitchell.
My men are in position.
No one fires unless we give the word.
Understood.
Let's go. Mag grips on. Up the wall. Move around that window. Gloves won't stick to it. Mitchell, ready with a mute charge.
Hostage room, 100 meters. This way.
Prophet, we've cleared the perimeter building and are moving to the X.
Copy, 2-1.
Move.
Clear.
Let's take a look. Mitchell, Joker, you're up.
Within PDs.
Harmonic pulse. Reads biodensity through pretty much anything.
Showtime.
All right, Mitchell. You're our eyes. Recon shows 4 KVA in the room. Mark 'em. We'll take them down together. On your shot, Mitchell.
Hostiles are tagged.
On your go.
All targets down.
Atlas Rescue Force, nobody move.
Looks like Hades bailed.
Not our problem. Mitchell, secure the PM.
They've taken out the hostages, the technologists from our summit. The KVA wanted them, not us.
Johnny.
What? My men just spotted them in a box truck.
Color.
What color? Wait.
Position.
Where? They're leaving downtown.
All right, let's move. Alpha team will secure the site. Sir, you'll be safe here.
Thank you, soldier.
We have a traffic cam feed on a white box truck on Independence Road, moving southwest of your position.
Roger that. Fucking rush hour.
Nigerian army, get down, out of the way. RPG! I got an RPG on top of the bus.
Strike grenade on him.
RPG!
They're using MMGs. Stay clear.
10 o'clock. Sniper, on the balcony. Use your overdrive. We have a casualty. Contact 12 o'clock. Moving now. Fire! Fire! More coming in by the overpass. Enemies by the shops!
And this is the end of this benchmark. With an explosive ending. I should have been a freaking poet, not a YouTube benchmarker. So the frame rate result was 203 frames per second. It was 139 for the GTX 970. We do have a solid 46 performance increase, but we do know that we may have some CPU limits in this run. So extremely high frame rate with quite low frame times, a recipe for good performance overall. As you can see, the GPU usage was at 98% with some dips here and there, 99 at some points. This indicates some CPU limits. Possibly this is a PCI Express limit, not exactly CPU limit. My system has PCI Express 2.0 and it has a different encoding than PCI Express 3.0, so it loses some performance due to encoding overhead. CPU usage is very high throughout the run. The game is very well threaded, along with NVIDIA's driver, of course. Everything is counted here. CPU temps are fine, no problems whatsoever. RAM usage at 9 GB. This game is notorious not only for its loading times but for its RAM usage as well. Power of the card not very high, however it is at 70% or lower. Not very demanding, I guess. GPU temps are fine. We have 2 GHz throughout the run, and surprisingly 5.4 GB of video RAM usage. What the fuck is going on here? I would not see this coming, and I did not notice MS Afterburner while the game was running. I guess it cast a lot of textures. The game ran extremely well on the GTX 970 as well, so there is no way this game actually needs so high video RAM. Anyway, yes. What the fuck am I writing? This file, a lot of frame rate data. I'm going to hide the girl, sorry. So, 202, 203 frames per second from the Fraps benchmark, 160 comparable frame rate. Due to stuttering and the variability, the calculator shows a little less performance. This is closer to the actual perceivable performance, like you would ever understand 200 frames from 160. But anyhow, this is the fun of the tool. Now we do see that there is a lot of stuttering, a lot of spikes in the frame times, but if you look at the left side of the screen, you will see that we are talking about ridiculously low frame times of 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 milliseconds. These kinds of times are imperceivable from the human brain. So overall we have a great performance, however you see it. And this graph, not this, sorry, the next one, but also this, as we can see, time spent beyond 16 milliseconds is absolutely zero. Not even a single frame was lower than 60 frames per second. So we have an extremely fast rendering, and we can see here the graph I told you before, the histogram of the frame times. We can see that most of the frame times are below 6 milliseconds, 5 milliseconds, 4 milliseconds. Very low frame times, which means great performance, of course. Besides the spiky graph, the performance is stellar. Frame rate graph, crazy high throughout the run. Let's see the min, max and average, which is not very important, but it is something. The variability and the frame times and the stuttering, of the frame times is very low, below 1 milliseconds for both of them each. The percentiles will be crazy, of course, at 7.8 milliseconds for the 99th percentile. Extremely good performance. This graph does not want to show anything because this is how good the performance was. I'm not sure what's going on here. And last but not least, the comparable frame rate overlaid with the variability and the stuttering frame times. Very high performance, however you see it. So this is the end of this video, my friends. I hope you find it interesting. As always, Thank you very much for watching and take care.